It is now my pleasure to invite to the podium the chair of the John Carion Awards Committee, Mark McCougan.
Thanks, Natalie. The John Carion Award was created to recognize outstanding individuals who have contributed to the success of the law enforcement torch run on a local, state, or community level. The John Carion Unsung Hero Award is someone who contributes to the torch run in Special Olympics in spirit, dedication, enthusiasm, and in an effective and unheralded fashion. Today, we celebrate the efforts of these extraordinary giving individuals with the awarding of the John Carion Unsung Hero Award. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's members of the John Carion Award Committee who have had the privilege of selecting the John Carion Unsung Hero Awards for 2024. Executive Council Member and Region 1 Coordinator Jim DGV Antorio, Executive Council Member and Law Enforcement at Large Representative Robin McNeil, Executive Council Member and Region 14 Coordinator Mick Olson, and drum roll please, the talented Dustin, who's always up here helping out. Thanks, Dustin. Now we will reveal this year's award nominees. I would ask each of the nominees to stand in place to be recognized by your fellow torch runners as your name is shown on the screen. So please join me in congratulating each nominee as we announce the 2024 nominations for the John Carion Unsung Hero Award.
Damon Alexander, Oklahoma. Brianna Beach, Minnesota. John Card, Michigan. Lisa Curry, Arkansas. Bill Davis, North Carolina. Michael Favara, New York. Jeff Fugit, Missouri. Chris Hamill, New York. Kevin Heaton, Colorado. Braylon Hagan, Alberta. Jason James, Texas. Jim Cook, New York. Brandon Long, Ohio. Jacob Olson, North Dakota. Joseph Pert, Missouri. John Prewoznikak, New York. Gus Proctor, Maryland. Kayla Robinette, Wyoming. Travis Spruwell, New Mexico. Andy Watson, Northern Ireland. Ryan Watson, Southern California.
Good afternoon. Our first recipient of the 2024 John Carion Unsung Hero Award has been actively involved with the LETR program for more than 35 years. Over these many years, they've dedicated themselves to supporting both LETR and the Special Olympics program in their state in innumerable ways. They couldn't have said many. Frequently taking on those tedious and mundane tasks that no one else wants to do. Our recipient has played key roles and leadership roles in a diversity of LETR events over the past 3+ decades, always willing to stay in the background and get the work done while others share the spotlight. These include plunges, fire truck pulls, casino nights, countless tip-a-cops, and numerous other events, small and large. In their spare time, they served as secretary for their LETR council, a position they've held for more than 30 years. Our recipient can also be found at every Special Olympics competition they attend, supporting and cheering on the athletes. They've also worked directly with the athletes' leadership program in their state and would tell you that the best part of being involved is watching the athletes grow in confidence and enthusiasm each year. As a result of these many years of dedication and hard work, our recipient, recognized as the Volunteer of the Year by both their Special Olympics and LETR programs, and has been inducted into their state's LETR Hall of Fame. According to one nominator, our recipient is the epitome of an unsung hero. They don't just show up at an event, they engage in the planning, find a role for themselves, and stay until the end. They do this so humbly and have never looked for recognition. I am now very pleased to recognize our first recipient of the John Carion Unsung Hero Award, Lisa Curry of Arkansas.
First, I have to get on to my delegation for fibbing to me. Second, I needed to say a big thank you of support to my husband, who is unable to be here this week. And third, thank you to my delegation for all of their love and support. And thank you to Torch Run and Special Olympics for all that you do. Thank you.
It's still a 50-50 chance with these reading glasses whether I can see this or not. Our next recipient of the 2024 John Carion Unsung Hero Award began their work with LETR just like most of us did, as a runner in their local torch run. Over the next 24 years, their involvement grew and grew to now include almost every LETR event in their program. Our recipient actively participates and supports a number of LETR events throughout their program each year. They have completed multiple plunges around their state to include the 3 in 23 plunge, where the participant participated in 3 super plunges in 2023, plunging a total of 72 times. Now that's commitment. They have also served on the planning committee of one of those plunges for more than 10 years. Our recipient is considered the go-to person in their program, doing whatever needs to be done at a moment's notice. This could be anything from setting up, tearing down, getting meals, securing volunteers to present medals, or filling water bottles. No job is too large or too small. When not planning or working an event, our recipient serves as a regional coordinator for their state LETR program, providing support and mentoring to partner agencies across their region as needed. When not working on LETR initiatives, our recipient can be found actively supporting their Special Olympics program and interacting with athletes. This has included becoming a certified coach, unified partner, and mentor to athletes in their program. As a result of these many efforts over the past 2+ decades, they were inducted into their state Special Olympics Hall of Fame in 2022. In the words of one nominator, our recipient has shown me and so many other law enforcement officers what it looks like to have dedication, enthusiasm, and spirit for the LETR and Special Olympic athletes. He is an example of what each of us should be when it comes to giving yourself to the LETR, and even more importantly, to our Special Olympic athletes. Please join me in recognizing our second recipient of the 2024 John Carion Unsung Hero Award is Jeff Fugit from Missouri.
My Missouri group, Crystal Schuster and my wife, Sarah, and all you guys are what really keeps me coming back. We all know that we're here for the athletes, but this group of people absolutely have kept me going. You guys know we do a hard job, and someone told me that I was starting to pull away a little bit because my file cabinet was full and it was overflowing. And every time the LETR and Special Olympics brings me right back to where I need to be. And I want to thank, and I've got to give this to Greg and Casey Dawson. You guys have no idea, me going to one of your classes, what that did for me and what brought me back to where I needed to be. I love each and every one of you people from Missouri, and I don't know how my life would be without it. So I don't deserve this, but thank you guys. Appreciate it.
G'day. Our final recipient of the 2024 John Carion Unsung Hero, and you have no idea of the pressure we're under with that, award has been active in local and regional LETR activities for more than 14 years. As an LETR volunteer, they have served in various roles of increasing responsibility to include event volunteer and event lead for over 20 events. They have also served as regional chair and provincial chair for the LETR program for a number of years. They are also credited with revitalising and strengthening their program's fundraising initiatives, particularly during the challenging times that occurred during the recent pandemic. Their innovative approach and tireless efforts significantly bolstered fundraising and awareness, ensuring sustained support for their program. At the local level, our recipient has helped organise and participate in a number of fundraisers to include Tipper Cop, Cops on Top, Plungers, black tie galas and bike rides. They have also become the organiser and driving force for an annual multi-distance run which has raised more than $300,000 for Special Olympics over the past 12 years. Our recipient has also participated in a number of final legs at the local, national and international level. As a result of these experiences, they were selected as a final leg team captain for their National Special Olympics Winter Games. In that role, they were responsible for the entirety of planning and execution of the 5-day final leg. Everything from clothing, accommodation, routes, meals and transportation, Their tireless dedication and precise planning resulted in a truly memorable event for officers and athletes alike. As a result of their dedicated efforts for more than a decade, our recipient has been recognised by their peers with multiple Distinguished Service Awards, to include a Queen's Platinum Jubilee Medal, a national award in recognition of their continued dedication and involvement with Special Olympics and the LETR. According to one nominator, these awards highlight our recipients' unwavering commitment and dedication, showcasing their relentless passion for the cause. Their tireless efforts both in their personal and professional life truly make them a shining unsung hero for the LETR and Special Olympics, embodying the spirit of selfless service and compassion that these organisations strive to promote. I'm now very pleased to recognise our final recipient of the 2024 John Carion Unsung Hero Award, Braylon Heidgen of Alberta.
Well, thank you. The chaplain mentioned this morning about honor, and I'm honored to accept this award as a tangible item, I guess, but I guess the true honor is hanging out with the athletes, coaching the basketball team and seeing the smiles on their face. That's what brings me pride and honor, is being with them. Again, I don't think the tangible thing measures up to what I know all of us here feel when we're out with the athletes to the events at the final legs. So just want to say thank you very much, and it is a team effort. I feel inadequate, I guess, with accepting something like this, but thank you very much. Big round of applause for our three winners for tonight's awards. Thank you. And a bigger drum roll award for Dustin for all your help up here today. Thank you very much, buddy. There it is. This concludes the John Carion Award presentation and the honors lunch.